for hallway news. So it turns out that in late August in St. Petersburg, Russia, the Korean consulate got a notification from 10 North Korean laborers who really wanted to find out the procedure for defection. Apparently they're construction workers, and this was the first time that a large group of North Koreans asked for defection without the aid of a broker. And apparently they were concerned about their safety. There were 2 people in June, North Korean workers, who fell to their deaths, and it's not a good situation for North Korean laborers who are sent by the regime. They're basically sent there as slaves, and then the money gets taken by North Korea, the government. And so apparently now they're in safe hands because there was an international aid organization and government agencies that helped them out. And of course we're learning about this now after the fact because most likely to protect their safety. Also, you know, the thirst is real. The thirst is so real. We just found out that there is a widespread hacking going on, which is not new, but this one involves hacking of mobile phones to get real name IDs so that people can manipulate blogs and people can manipulate rumors and public opinion. So usually these days, you know, if you want to trust like what a product is about, if it's legitimate, you want to hear a real blogger or a real person describe that good or service. But apparently there was a PR firm, so this is like a company that's accepting money like in a business transaction, used $14,000 to buy about 5,000 IDs for Naver. Naver is like the Korean version of Google, and so that's a place where a lot of people go to trust information. So apparently what they did was they got these IDs and they started spreading rumors about products. And apparently one of the hackers they caught was a Chinese national, and he basically was able to hack internet routers to get to people's mobile phones. And then through the mobile phones, they would send like a flood of text messages. It's not exactly clear yet how they did it, but users reported that they got like a flood of messages in language they didn't really understand. It was like broken English or something like that. And they're suspecting that authorization codes or things that you might accidentally click on were in there. Also, you might want to be careful if you want to go to Japan. A lot of people go to Japan, and especially Osaka, because it's close and cheap. But apparently there is now a warning by the consulate in Osaka, the Korean consulate in Osaka, warning Korean people to be careful, especially at night. There was the most recent attack was a family went to the Dotonbori area, and that's like a popular tourist spot, and a group of youngsters just stomach kicked and punched a 14-year-old Korean kid. And I'm surprised that this also came up on our news, but they said that there was reports that a sushi restaurant put way too much wasabi in sushi that was served to Koreans, and that there were stickers found on buses that had slogans that were anti-Korean and like hate speech. And then also, I mean, this is when it's kind of, microaggression is serious. We even reported that on the subway there was an announcement by the operator saying that, oh, we have some uncomfort in the trains because of an influx of foreign passengers. So that's when you know this microaggression is real, when the subway operator is shading you in front of everybody and making these announcements. So a little bit depressing, not very good. But you know, people are trying to say that we're going to continue to hopefully have, you know, good relations. You know, we don't want to have any escalation of this kind of tension, but it does seem like there's something in the air that people are feeling like they're a little bit disempowered, and they're trying to use racism and microaggression to get back. And on that topic, check out thesoulite.com, because we have this new article about experiencing racism as a white person, and really understanding what that means, because you're out of America and you're in Korea, and how that actually like may advance the conversation, because you can't intellectually, I believe, now looking at everything, can't really intellectually deal with the issue of race, because racism is a thing that you have to feel. And if you don't feel it, and you can't just ask a friend in America if you're white to, just pretend and, let's try to make me feel this. You have to have a whole society give you some encompassing racist experience in order for you to really understand it. So we have an open letter from a Seoulite, a very prominent Seoulite. So check that out, Seoulite.com, and then check out our YouTube. All right, bye-bye.